Hello, everyone. We are live now, so let me wait on some people coming in before I'm going to start out. So if you can hear me, then please let me know. And I'll wait for people to come in. Hello. If you are there, then let us know in the chat if you can hear me and you can see me here. It's very nice to see you all. So let me wait a minute for some people to come on. And let's go over this news, guys. What is happening? And good news, of course. Well, first of all, I want to start with thank you for watching, guys. I really appreciate you being here in my life. I started a new Telegram group, and I saw that a lot of people were in the Telegram groups, and I am already there also. And I saw that a lot of people wanted to talk more, so I was like, you know what? I will open new chat for AI marketing. So if you want to go in there, then go on YouTube. If you watch this video on YouTube, you can find it in the description under the video. And if you are watching on Facebook, then of course you can see it on top of the live, and then you will see the link where you can join. Everybody is welcome. Okay, so Hi. I see some people coming on. Hello. Michael is in the house. Hello, Michael. I am loud and clear, so that's good. Thank you. And thank you for being here and tuning in. And we have Kingsley Charles. Hello. How are you? Nice to see you all here. So, yeah, people, of course, there's always bad news and there's always good news. It's always like that. Okay, so we need to be patient. That's the first thing we need to do. And when we are patient, it's going to pay off. Okay, so hello. I see somebody here. Kisa, hello, Kisa. Welcome here. Thank you for tuning in. And well, of course, everybody here is welcome. So jump in and let me know who you are. And let me know if you are still happy and patient, okay? Because that's the important thing that you need to be in AI marketing. And a lot of people have trouble in being patient, I know. Sometimes I get it, and sometimes not. But that's basically because I am patient. So, well, let's go over the news. First of all, today is good news because today they started to pay back the withdrawals that people did when they shouldn't have done that. Okay, so they're going to pay that back. That's the first thing I can tell you guys. Okay, and it's starting today. It can take up, well, I think maybe a week or a little bit more until everything is finished. Okay, so be very aware of that. That's what I wanted to start off with. So that's good news because they're starting to happening and things are starting to happen in the back offices. So if it's correct, I didn't check it yet, by the way. Maybe you can do that for me. Is that the withdrawals are off? Is that correct, guys? Please let me know in the chat because I saw somebody posting that. And I want to make sure if that's the case, because yeah, I didn't do any withdrawals, so I don't have to wait for payment to get back or anything. But I know that it is shut off if it's correct. So please check your account if that is the case. The other thing is that I would not recommend you go logging in a couple of times in the back office now because they're very busy in updating all the withdrawals and paying them back. If we do that, then it could be taking much longer. Okay, so be patient. don't log in 100 times a day, okay? And don't go checking every 5 minutes, okay? Don't do that. Okay, well, let's start off with the meeting that we had in with Eugene. Well, I didn't have it, but my upline had. So I was like, okay, I need to do a live video for you guys now because now that things are starting to happen. So, well, the decision was made to postpone the Cashback conference of 2022, and they're going to postpone that for 6 months until June 2022. Okay, so um, it doesn't matter. I can explain a lot about that. It doesn't matter. It's postponed. Okay, that's the easiest way to say it. That's it. And you can just read here on the text what it is and why it is. So if you want to know more, then of course you can just read what it says right here. I don't want to pronounce everything that I show you here because I think you can read it for yourself also. So I will go over the most important things, okay? So let me go on. Let me scroll down for you guys. And well, point two, the advertising campaigns are still temporarily launched with a delay of 16 days, okay? Mine was, I think, 17 days. And sometimes people had them in 15 days, but it's still postponed, okay? So be sure that you are not letting new people join because these robots are going to take 16 days before they are going to get the ad balance to the robot. So you don't want to do that. So don't do that unless you're going to tell them that they are patient waiting for at least 16 days for that money to come on to the robot. Okay, so be very, very aware that you don't do that right now. Well, of course, scammers, it's normal, guys. Always people there giving you additional bonuses, extraordinary withdrawals, and all that. Be very, very careful, okay? In Telegram, you see all these groups popping up, all these people messaging without asking you, okay? So be very careful because the official people of AI marketing and INB will never give you a message, okay? So be very aware that if you are contacted by somebody telling you that they are from support, it's not true, okay? So block them, please, because it's not good. Okay, well, work is still underway and the optimized databases and implementing of the data catching. So they are running the scripts on the website. So that's why I say don't log in 100 times a day. And the website may be overloaded at that time. Okay, so if you see any zeros, just like I told you guys with my last live, is that if you see zeros, don't go back and forth in your account. Okay, don't do anything from section to section or logging in, logging out, and all that stuff. Don't do that. Okay, because the website is slow because of all these scripts that they are running and implementing the catching and everything that they do. So when everything says zero on your account, log out, okay, and just wait for a day and come back tomorrow or wait for a couple of hours, okay, if you see that. Because it can be that you are losing in whatever you're trying to do. Okay, so don't do that because it's all on you when that happens. Well, here it's a very, it's a thing that's normal, okay? You don't want to offend the operators of the support service because these people are here for you guys. So if you have any questions, these people are there to help you out, okay? Not to offend you. And also that you don't offend them because you are eager to get your withdrawal. Don't do that, okay? And they're going to block the users that are doing that, okay? So be very aware that if you need any information, go to your sponsor first. Okay, that's very, very important to do. Well, the company plans to close the withdrawals on Thursday, December the 23rd. That's today, guys. Okay, so be very aware that they are busy on the website doing everything. So again, don't go back and forth in your account. Don't log in 100 times a day. Okay, I don't have to repeat myself, I know, but I still want to say it because a lot of people are not on top of the news and everything, are not following all the videos and all that. And not everybody is in the Telegram groups also. So it's very hard to get these people up to date. But they will start returning the pending withdrawals to the offices. Okay, so back to your back office. Okay, so let's start with the first question here. Well, of course, just like I told you guys, today is going to be processed, but how long will it take? Well, they are saying they are not sure about the exact timing. We will be moving from currency to currency, and if everything goes smoothly, we will be done soon. And that is if you are not going to jump in your account every time. Okay, so we have several million unprocessed translations. It's transactions. I didn't I didn't translate this this PDF myself. I copied it and I made it a little bit neat. So normally I do that myself, and then you don't have anything in the words that is not correct. So in this case it isn't, but well, they can't say exactly how long it will take, but they hope to finish in a week, just like I told you in the beginning. And then we'll know better when we start this process. Okay. So question 2 is another disappointing day. We are in critical situation with our teams. We need a radical solution to the problem with a certain percentage of progress and with certain dates. Why don't you ask a more professional support team to help? And well, because of the delay, and it's not going to give a good result. Well, first of all, is they understand. Okay, it's not so hard to get because this is a multi-million dollar company. Okay, don't worry about that. AI marketing is a trademark run by 3 companies. It's not for nothing that 3 companies are basically here in, okay, in this. So they understand because they are also frustrated, okay? They are not going anywhere because they need us, okay? So don't worry about that. Nobody knows our site better than us. So there's no more professional team. We speed up as much as possible. Well, during the last briefing, you told me that the withdrawals will be reinstated between Christmas and the meeting on January 22nd in Dubai. Is it so? And they say, yes, we hope to have all these issues solved by the 22nd of January. Okay, so it can take a couple of weeks until we can do a withdrawal. Okay. Don't worry, guys. Okay, please. I have all the confidence in the world that they are going to come back, and hopefully you do too. So question number 4 is how long will the process take to return unprocessed withdrawals, in this case, to the back offices? And they say, hopefully not for long, must be regulate and distribute the load, of course, and then they will return, increase the speed, depending, of course, on how the system will withstand that. So it can take a little bit longer than a week, maybe. It depends on how fast everything goes. And if we launch too many at once, we will overload the site. So overloads can cause data loss. Okay, so they don't want to do that, which will raise other issues. So let's figure out how to start doing it. Okay. Question number 5 is, what is the approximate percentage of the traffic sources for cashback accounts verified? Do you have a vision of the estimate timeline for the remaining verification work? Well, we have sent information on all accounts for which information was requested. This allowed to relieve the bulk of the marketing team, which is closely involved in launching new advertising campaigns. We are waiting for the updates of the status of the account from the aggregators. Okay. Number 6, 2 weeks ago, we asked you this question. Can you tell us how far you think the redemption of all accounts, so the comeback of the old balances through the Protect Fund, has gone? And is the process being followed on all accounts? Your answer was, I do not know the exact numbers, and I will check at the next briefing. And do you have this information? And they say, I have requested this information, but I'm sorry, guys, I'm getting a message here. But I have not received it yet. And this is not the standard request and therefore requires an additional producer. Yeah, so it takes more effort and more information in order to give these information. So they are not going to give you information if they don't have it. It's plain and simple. Okay. How close are we to opening a withdrawal? As far as I understood, the problems due to which the stop was resolved. Well, the problems have been resolved, but now you need 1, finish the caches, 2, close the output, and then 3, return unprocessed withdrawals in this case. Okay, so they're starting out today with that, and we need to wait. Okay, we need to wait because maybe there's going to be more information after that, and the first thing is first. Okay, they need to pay back the withdrawals, and then what's next is next. If on December the 23rd we see a refund on our control panel, from what date can we expect to withdraw our funds? Well, there you go again. We plan to open a withdrawal of funds as soon as we return all the unprocessed funds. Okay, I would suggest don't think that if you are getting your money back today in your account, okay, let's say that you can do a withdrawal right after that, because that's not going to happen. Okay, so be aware. Given what the campaigns took a long time to create and the robots were turned off, how is INB scoring? We cannot change the results on the INB website. They will be what they are. Okay, so be very aware of that. It's a little bit a delay in the INB also. It doesn't matter. It will all be okay in time. We need to be patient. Do we understand correctly that since the verification is not complete, the aggregator does not transfer the unfrozen cash back to you? And they say this is true in terms of accounts. Not all accounts are being verified. Some of these tests have already passed. How complex is the requirements for verifying 10,000 accounts? Well, these are technical issues in the first stage of verification of traffic sources. 12. Will you be able to start withdrawing funds within the time frame you set? That is, until the conference in Dubai, even if the conference is postponed. And they say, of course, we hope that all issues will be resolved by January the 22nd. Well, next year. Okay, it sounds a little bit crazy, but it is next year. 13. The partners ask how long will we wait for the conclusions for the withdrawals in that case, because the partners want to continue to connect new partners, just like I told you guys, don't do that yet. But since the conclusions are closed, so the withdrawals are closed, and people do not believe, what do we answer to our partners? Okay, so that's very hard for them. I understand that. And they say also answer that if we wanted to run away with money, we would have run away a long time ago. Okay, and there would be no need for briefings and work on the website, talking to you guys and letting us, okay, me and all the other leaders there, do all these lives for you guys and videos and what all more, okay? 14, once the refund process is complete, will the withdrawal work? We plan to allow withdrawals as soon as the unprocessed funds are returned to the accounts. They are not going to send the withdrawals to your account and then open up your account for withdrawal. No, they're going to do the unprocessed funds first, all of them, okay? And then they're going to see if everything is okay. Do you have a few words to say to all those who doubt your return? How many more years do you think the company will be able to survive? That's a very good question because a lot of people don't have confidence in AI marketing. Well, a lot of videos on YouTube, you see, they are all trying to scam it, of course, because it's not, okay? And they say for those who have doubts, the easiest way would be to turn off the website and fly south. Okay, that's the easiest way that they can do. They even could do that last July and August, okay, when everything went wrong, but they didn't. They came back and they turned everything on, and we could do a withdrawal, so everything was be working again. And now we have this problem, but we know that it's all going to be fine. Okay, so they say everything will work as long as the team is here to support everything. Remember, if we are not here, we members, okay? So think of you as a piece of the company, okay? You are a piece of this company. And if we are not here, they can close down, okay? So remember that. 16, can you give us some money? Okay, that's very nice, but can you give us some money to spend during the upcoming Christmas and New Year's seasons? I get it, guys. Okay. It will also give investors confidence after a long string of days and they were unable to withdraw their money. Yeah, of course. Unfortunately, they cannot give any money. Okay. And he says also, I would give anything if I could give anything. Okay. So I have already explained this step-by-step process. So of course they're not going to do that because when they do that for one person, they have to do it for 3 million plus people and more. It's 4 million plus people. Okay. So of course they're not going to do that. The best thing that you can do is if you have some money that you can spend to your team members and you want to help them out because they are very hard with their living situation, of course you can do that, but not everybody can. Okay. So yeah, it's a nice question, but no, it's not going to happen. Can you name an approximate deadline for item 4 with a large margin? Well, there it is again by January the 22nd, and all questions should be over then. Okay. Could it take more than 1 month to solve the problems? And they say, of course, they hope not. Okay, it's really hard, but they hope it's not going to happen. I have a question whether the money will be returned to your cashback after the completion of the process. Will we be able to use them, as mentioned in the previous briefing, without any restrictions? Just like I told you in my last live that I did, they are not planning to do any restrictions, okay? So if you have $10,000 that you need to withdraw and you can do that, when the withdrawals open up, you can do that, okay? So that's what they are planning in no restrictions, okay? Will the company be able to meet the demands if the withdrawal amount is too large? And is there a limitation on withdrawing funds if the investor? Okay, that's the same question. Okay, people are scared that if they are withdrawing, let's say $5,000, that they are not going to manage that because a lot of people are going to do that in bulk. Well, they're saying we plan to use only cryptocurrency so that we can process all volumes. That's the easiest way for them to do that. Of course, with cryptocurrency, you can do that in bulk sessions. So you know that for cryptocurrency, it makes no difference what the transfer amount is. Okay, so don't worry about that. Just wait. 21. And yet, by December the 31st, will you please please us with a conclusion? We probably won't be in time by the 31st, but we will try as early as possible. Okay, so don't hold them on everything that I tell you guys right here. Okay, just give it time because, yeah, of course, we need to give them time, at least a couple of weeks until everything will be solved. We understand that the company is experiencing difficulties due to the Protect funds. I think it would be a solution to offer 10% instead of 22.5%, even if it takes longer to rebuild old campaigns. A lot of people are willing to make that sacrifice to keep the company going. Well, of course, it's a very nice offer to do that, but they say at the moment the problem is not about the money. They have the money, okay? So it's not about the money, and they are acting according to plan. So be happy that they are sticking in whatever they say, okay? And of course, Eugene, Happy New Year. Believe me, everybody, everyone presented here as a basic desire for our company to live long and joyfully. I hope you can give it all of us. Well, of course, they do their best of the company to live as long as possible, okay? And so that we can work together as efficient as possible, okay? So, and of course, the last thing is not really not important, very important, is that we remind you that during this period is any request for help from support must be justified, and then always go to your upline to get the information and avoid making unnecessary requests to support right now. They are up to their heads on top of everything they need to answer already for you guys. So please go to your sponsor, to your upline. And if your upline or sponsor doesn't have any answer, then of course that sponsor can also ask their sponsors. So there are enough Telegram groups where you can get the information from. I started a brand new one, okay, so started from scratch for people that wanted to have maybe other kinds of information. So that's what I did. So that's why I opened up that Telegram group. So if you want to jump in, the link is down below in the description on YouTube and on top on Facebook, guys. Okay. So, well, the next appointment for the meeting will be Tuesday, the 4th of January. And then, of course, they thank you for your time. So let me go back to you guys. And let me see if we have any questions here. Okay, we see Subhash in the house. Hello, Subhash. Nice to see you. And thank you for tuning in here. Hello. Will they give withdrawal after 20 seconds, madam? Well, yeah, I think it will be there maybe before, maybe sometime before, because they wanted to have everything ready until the 22nd. Okay, so hopefully it's not going over the 22nd. We don't know that for sure. Okay, so that's one thing I can't give you a guarantee on because, of course, in all these companies, things happen. Okay, codes can go wrong. It can be other things. Maybe people are still jumping back and forth in their accounts, so they cannot do their work. So it depends on everything. So hopefully they will be having everything solved on the 22nd. Okay, and that would be a very, very good thing to have, because we don't want to wait much longer than that. Okay, we are waiting for a long time right now. So, okay, guys, anything else? I will wait for your questions if you have anything, or maybe you want to just say anything, or maybe you see something in your back office happening. If that is the case, guys, then log out. Okay, don't do anything. So there's nothing really more that I can tell you. The thing that is good is that today they're starting to do the refund of the withdrawals. Well, first of all, these people shouldn't have done the withdrawals, okay? Because then we didn't have to wait for that, okay? Because of these people doing that. And of course, they didn't know, because sometimes people didn't catch up with the news, and then did the withdrawal already, or just did the withdrawal just before everything happened, because that is the case also. So it can depend on a lot of stuff, guys. But if you already knew and still try to do that, then you are just stupid. Okay, you don't want to do that, because then now they have to have 3 million plus withdrawals to pay back. So they do whatever they can do. Okay, so that's the only thing that I can give you guys. Of course, I'm not in the back office people. I don't know these people personally, but we are in contact with Eugene with these meetings that they do. So that's very nice that they do it, because they don't have to do that. But they do, because they are also well, fed up with all these problems. Okay, it's not only that we are fed up with them; they are fed up with all that shit. You can believe me, because everything is held up. Everything went wrong. Everything is going backwards instead of forward. So I know that a lot of people were like, okay, I don't want to be in AA marketing because it's not paying out. Of course, now it's shut down because we can't do withdrawal, but normally we can. And this is not the first time that this has happened, guys. So we don't have to worry about that, because they're going to fix it. And they are going to come back, and hopefully we can, well, start in 2022 with a fresh start. And then, well, everything will be up and running smoothly for everybody. And also the nice thing is that you saw the question about the people that were asking of the bulk withdrawals that people want to do. You can. Okay, so when they're going to open the withdrawals, we don't know when for sure, but when they will do that, they will let us know. Okay, so don't ask when that is, because nobody knows. We need to wait on them for us to tell that we can do the withdrawals. Okay, that's the only thing I can give you guys. So I don't want to make it a very long live for you guys, but if there's anything else, guys, please let me know. And I will wait for you guys to put the question there, whatever you want to say. So if you want to join the new Telegram group, you are all welcome, okay? Because I have my own private group also. And that private group is purely my own team, okay? So I have a private group that's only for my team members. And now I opened up for everybody, okay? So if you want to jump on, you are in my private group, and you want to jump on that one, then of course you are welcome, guys, okay? So I will give you, let me put a link for you guys in the chat so you can see it. Let me get it for you. Okay. Okay, so Okay. Hello, welcome. Nice for you to tune in. Kindly highlight about the directors of AI. Well, um, you mean the CEO, or you mean the person that is doing the meeting? Because the meeting is held with a representative of AI marketing, and that is Eugene who does that. And we don't hear anything about the CEO itself. I know who it is. I never met the guy, but I know who the person is. I need to look up his name because I don't know out of my head. So let me do that. Let me search for that. Yeah, the CEO is Sergi Briascalo. Okay, that's the CEO. And the development director, that is the Eugene Rickfin. Okay, that's the two people that I know of. Okay. Okay, so here is the link, guys. So if you want to join in the new Telegram group that I set up, then of course you are all welcome. Okay, it doesn't matter if you are in AI marketing or you're not in AI marketing, but you want to well, know a little more about it. Of course you can. Hello. When can we pay through credit cards in India, especially top up? Well, first of all, I can tell you guys, don't do anything now. Okay, don't do anything in your back office right now. So don't pay for anything and don't do anything right now. Don't bring any new people in, of course. Pay through credit card in India. It's hard to tell you guys because first of all, I am not in India. Okay, so if you need more information about that, you need to look up somebody that is living in your area and knows a little bit more about that. There are a lot of groups out there for AI marketing, guys, and a lot of people from India are in it. So if you want to know more about that, please ask these people because I will not give you any information that I don't know about. I never use credit card on AI marketing. If I do a top up, so let's say we can do everything and everything is working. So let's say it is that way. Then I would always recommend you guys use Bitcoin. Okay, don't go working with all these credit cards and all that. But if you can, please use Bitcoin if you can. Okay, I know that is working the best. The CEO, yeah, just like I told you guys. So that is Sergi Briascalo. I will put it in the chat for you guys so you can just. So this is the CEO. Okay, let me put it in the chat for you guys. This is the CEO of AI marketing. Okay. Hello. Thank you for being here. Can the aggregators where bot works expand their jurisdiction in India? That's one question I can't answer you guys. So if you want to know more about that, then I would recommend you guys please take contact with AI Marketing or IMB Network or in this case, so for the aggregators, yeah, then you have to go to AI Marketing. I would say go to support for that, okay? Because I don't want to give you any answers about anything I don't know about, okay? That's very honest to tell you guys. So, is cashback from AI marketing or from the company? Well, the cashback comes from the aggregators that is, so the stores that are connected with AI marketing, the system AI marketing, okay? Because AI marketing is a trademark, okay? And the trademark AI marketing is run by 3 companies. And of course, the cashback is from the stores. Okay. So the stores are going to give a percentage out to whatever they're selling. Okay. So let's say somebody buys something for $10 in Nike, a Nike company or whatever. And they're giving 10% from whatever the sale is. So if the sale is $100, then 10% is $10 in what they are giving AI marketing. So the AI marketing is going to divide that, okay? 55% of that money goes to us, and 45% goes to AI marketing. And from the 45%, 22.5% goes to the Protect Fund, okay? So when that customer is not paying for the item or want to send it back and want their money back, then you will always be protected. And that's why there is the Protect Fund of 22.5%. Okay, so I hope I explained that well for you guys. I did type it in the in the chat, so you can see it. Okay. And she says, noted. Okay. And this is the CEO, guys. So Sergi Briascalo, and that's how I pronounce it. I don't know how you pronounce it, but this is the CEO. And let me set that other thing also for you guys. Oh, and this. There you go. Okay, so the development director is Eugene, and Eugene is always doing these meetings with the leaders. Okay. Hello, can we expect a withdrawal from the 22? Well, we don't know. Okay, we need to wait on AI marketing for us to give the green lights in order to do withdrawals. Okay, and hopefully that will be before the 22nd of January. Hopefully. Okay. So that's, I know it's not a direct answer that you're looking for, guys. I know that a lot of people want to tell their people in their teams that they can do a withdrawal, let's say the 15th of January. We don't know, okay? It's very difficult to tell you guys the exact dates of everything because we don't know what's going to happen with the return of the withdrawal. So let's say something goes wrong. What then? You know, and it's always the question, if somebody in that team is making a mistake in codes that they need to put in or whatever they want to do, or they need to do, if something goes wrong, it's computer, guys, okay? It's all computer language and all that. So yeah, that's the best way to explain it to you guys. It's not very difficult, but I know you are looking for a concrete answer. I know, and I wish I had that for you guys because, of course, everybody is waiting on withdrawals. I am waiting on withdrawals. My upline is waiting for withdrawals, and his upline, and etc. etc. Okay, everybody. Not only you. Okay. Thanks for the information. You are very, very welcome. I'm doing this for you guys, and I know I can help a lot of people with that. So thank you for saying that, guys. I really appreciate that. Okay, so let's go on. How much dollars you have taken as a withdrawals and the maximum at once? Well, my withdrawals weren't very high, and what is my highest withdrawal? I think it was $500 or something like that. So I don't take a very large amounts out of it because I am moving it around a lot. And what I also do is I help other people also with some money that I am earning from my team. So I help my team. And I help my new team members also. So if somebody new wants to join with me, and I can see that they really want to work in it, then I am willing to give my commissions that I earn. Some of them will go to them so they can start much easier. That's what I do. But yeah, that's how I am. And so I am here for people that are really struggling and I really have a hard time. So I help my team. I help them. And if I see that somebody is taking off very easily and bringing people in like clockwork, then of course I'm going to let them go because I know they are in good hands and they are fine. Okay, but if they're not fine, then I'm trying to help them out every way I can. So what I also do is I make websites for my team. I am busy with a website right now, a new one. And I'm going to, for my team members, I'm going to give that away so they can use it and they get their own links for that and they get their own URL also so they can give it to whatever person they wanted to add to their teams and then give them some information. So I'm building right now a brand new one with some videos on it, very short. It needs to be very short because that's the easiest to understand for everybody. And yeah, I was thinking maybe I'm going to also have other people to get that, but maybe for a certain little amount. I don't know yet what I'm going to do because I think a lot of people are going to ask me for the website. But it will be a website with a capture page. Okay, so people need to put in their email and then they are going to go to the web page. So that's how it's going to be. So it's going to be very professional because that lead capture page that I am using is going to be changed every now and then also. Okay, so it's not always the same. Okay, so you never know what's happening, and that's how I help my team, putting them in a rotator and then running the website and all that. So I'm going to do much more for them. When everything is up and running, I will do more for them. So, okay, Kalim says hi and thank you, I think. Hi, Kalim. Welcome, welcome. When did you join and how much bonus do you receive? I received several bonuses. I joined the 13th of January. Well, that's almost so. In about 3 weeks, I'm in for 1 year. Okay. Okay, thank you, ma'am. Nice of you. You're very welcome. Kurt, hello, Kurt. Welcome here. Nice to tune in. Ads balance. What's the matter with ads? Be specific in asking questions, guys, because only with a word, I don't know what you mean about that. So please be specific, okay? Hello, Sanjay. Well, welcome. What is the advertising budget? What is advertising budget? Well, that's not so hard to explain for you guys. Advertising budget is really an easy thing because the only thing that you do is that you are going to give your money, so some of it out of your pocket, and make sure that you can afford to lose it. Okay, I don't want to hear I am waiting to sit on my money because I need it, because if you need the money you don't want to join, but that money is going to be spent on advertising. Okay, so the robot is going to advertise with, let's say, $100 that you're going to put in. He is going to use little pieces of that. So let's say $8 a time. And then every day he picks $8 something or $9 or whatever. And he's going to advertise for those $9 every day. And then every day you're going to get sales because these advertisements that they're putting out, people are going to watch them and they're going to buy stuff on the internet. So whatever they buy, you will get sales. Okay, so your advertising budget is purely for what the robot spends so you can get sales on autopilot. Okay, you don't have to do anything. What is your advertising budget? Mine, I think I have 3,200 or something on advertising budget, something like that. Yeah, but I have more accounts, so it's not only one account. Ad balance activation. Yeah, Kurt, it can take up to 16 days. Okay, so it depends on what your last ad balance activation was. Okay, so the last time that you did that, and then from on the date that you did your first one again, then you have to count all those days, and then it can take up to 17 days until your robot will pick up your advertisement balance. Okay, so that's how that works right now. And of course, they want to turn everything back to the 48 hours that we were used to. I know. It's not so hard to believe, but yeah, they want to go back to that. But believe me, when they started in AI marketing, let's say in 2018, somewhere there, 19, is that the days that it cost when the advertising balance went to the advertising budget was 5 days, and everybody was happy. Okay, and we are spoiled with 2 days. Okay, and it's not even 2 days, by the way, because when you calculate it, it's 48 hours. Then it goes to your ad balance. Okay, or your ad. Yeah, your ad balance also, because yeah, of course you need to have an ad balance in your robot. And then it takes another day because you always get a 0 on your first day. So the fourth day is that the day, the actual day that the robot will run and give you a sale. Okay, that's not 48 hours. That's a little bit longer. Okay, so be very aware of that. But now it takes 17 days because of all these troubles. Okay, but don't worry about that. Everything will be set back to where it was. Hi, ma'am. Hello, Khan. How are you? Welcome, and nice to see you here tuning in. So hopefully I answered all your questions here, guys. Is there anything else, or maybe I answered a question that wasn't correct? Maybe you wanted to ask something else. I will wait a couple of seconds again for you guys in order to put something in if you want to. And otherwise, I would say that if I don't see anything anymore, then I will leave you with this information, guys, okay? This, what you see here on my screen when we went over on the PDF, that is also in the pinned messages on the Telegram group, okay? So be very aware of that you read that, download that, and put it in your computer or whatever you want to do, maybe in your phone, and read it again. If you have a question, read it again, okay? So make sure that you do that. Hello, hello. Pankai, hello. Nice organization meeting. Well, I'm very glad that you say that because I'm doing that for you guys. I don't worry about anything. I'm not going to message support, and I'm not going to do difficult things and asking questions all the time. I'm not doing that. I always wait patiently and everything comes as it is. So thank you. Jan, me, after 13 days from depositing USDT, the AI is at work. Okay, well, then you're lucky because, yeah, it can take up to 17 days. Okay, so then you're very lucky, Khan. I'm afraid it will go to 0 until we will be activated. Well, you know, a lot of people are like, oh, I don't know what I want to do. Do I start in AI because I don't see any happy things? They can't withdraw and all that. Guys, if you're not sure, I would recommend you guys don't start yet, okay? Save yourself some money and just wait it out until you hear the good news. Okay, that's the only thing I can give you guys, because I know a lot of people are having trouble in hanging on, and most of you guys want to give up. Don't do that. Okay. AI marketing started the 2nd of May 2017. It's now 21 and almost 2022, guys, and they're still here. What do you think? That they are going to have 4.5 years of trouble? No, of course not. They're going to come back fixing everything, but we need to be patient and we need to let them do their work. Okay. And if we do that, then of course everything will go faster. Okay? Because we can ask 100 times the same question: when is the withdrawal coming? And how about the withdrawals? And how about this? And how about that? It's not going to help out. Okay. So I know you're waiting, but it is what it is. Do you conduct a meeting weekly or daily? Well, normally I do my lives every once in 2 weeks. So every 2 weeks. That means that normally I would have done that on the 25th, but we have Christmas. Okay, so I don't want to do that. And basically, because of the news of the 23rd of today, I wanted to do it today before Christmas for you guys. Okay, so I want to wish you a very Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year, because after that, you won't see me live, but you can talk to me on the Telegram group. Okay, so don't worry about that. So normally I would have done that the 25th. Because of Christmas, I'm not doing that. So when the new meeting is there, and that is on the 4th of January, I will maybe do the live after that on the Saturday. Normally I do that every Saturday, 1 p.m. Central European time. Okay. So that's what I do normally, once every 2 weeks. Okay. I did them every week, but with this trouble right now, I can't give you all the information because it's all the same every week. Okay. So I wanted to give you every 2 weeks alive, so I can just give you some more information, guys. Okay. Okay. Why are not the withdrawals off? Okay, that's what I wanted to ask you guys. If there's something going on in your back office, the withdrawals should be shut down, if it's correct. But I'm not sure because I didn't do any withdrawals, so I didn't check that. Okay. Hello, hello. Thank you for tuning in. My ad balance is $75. Even my robot has been off. What's the reason? Okay, so your ad balance is $75 and your robot is off. That means that your robot doesn't have any advertising balance left to spend on all these websites making these advertising for the sales, of course. So that's why. There's one question. Did you start with the $50 gift certificate? So give me an answer on that, and then I can tell you what to do. Or maybe you did, or maybe you already know how it works. So let me know if that is the case. Good. I don't give up. I hope no one does. Good. That's what I want to hear. Good. Very nice. Thanks, Connie. Your positive attitude is something we should all strive to achieve. Well, everybody can do that. Okay. I can tell you guys, you can do that too. Everybody can be like me. Just go find yourself to do something else. If I don't have anything to do, I'm going to watch a video, or going to watch a movie, or I'm going to take my dog outside. I don't have a dog right now, but if you have one, go do something. I know with the coronavirus, and if you are in the Netherlands, then you already know how that works. That it's really difficult to do things. I know. But try to do something that you like in your house, maybe puzzling, or maybe you are a card maker, or maybe you are a painter, or do something, okay? Just keep yourself busy from the website because you don't want to log in every time, okay? But thank you here for your comments. I don't know who you are because I can't see any name, so it would be nice to see who it is. I lost my Telegram account. How can I set it up? I have no smartphone. Do you have a computer? Because I have my Telegram on the computer. No problem. If you want to know anything, I always tell you guys, YouTube is your friend. Okay? Type it in on YouTube and they're going to explain in many videos. Hello, Sunil. Welcome, welcome. Thank you for tuning in here. Sebash, hello, ma'am. Why Eugene have not answered the question more specifically when he had asked about the future of the company? Well, he can't be. He knows that they're going to fix it. Okay, that's what he knows. And that's what I know. And a lot of team members and a lot of leaders that I am under are believing in that. Okay, and he can't be more specific than this. If he can show you guys that we are going to come back and we are going to open withdrawals and we are going to do stuff, and it's all working very smoothly, what do you want more? I should say, you guys, if I start in a company, okay, so let's say I start in a very new, brand new company. And I am interested in that because of whatever compensation plan they have. Do you think that I'm going to worry about who the CEO is? Do you think that I'm going to ask where the offices are, if they have pictures of that? I don't care as long as they pay. And as long as our marketing is paying, why do you care? What does it matter what he is going to tell you? Are you convinced if he's telling you that? Even he can't tell you that because he's not the CEO. Okay, so he only connects with the CEO, of course, but he is a representative. Okay, so of course he can't say what it's supposed to be because something can go wrong. You can see what is happening right now. Okay, it's all computer codes and all that. And we are living in 2022 right now, dealing with computers, dealing with smartphones, dealing with all these codes. You know how it is. So yeah, he can't be more specific than this. Okay, I know you want to be and have more information. I know, but it's not possible. He can't do that. Because maybe he's lying, okay? You're joining this platform a month and year? Tell me, ma'am. I almost am in here for a year. Not yet. In 3 weeks. Yeah, 1, 2, yeah, 3 weeks, then I'm in for 1 year. So I know how it is. I've been through this before, and they always came back. They always solved the problem. Of course, it can take a month and maybe 2 months, but they came back and they turned on the withdrawals and everything went fine. And now this happens, and now everybody's bitching again and complaining. And I know you are unsatisfied. I know that. Of course, who wouldn't have a withdrawal? I would have liked to have a withdrawal. Of course I would. But it's not going to help me out if I'm going to ask hundreds of questions about that, because that's not going to help out. It's not going to go any faster. So if I want to have a withdrawal tomorrow, I still have to wait until the 22nd. And maybe it will be right before there. But we don't know for sure because we have to wait. Sabash, thank you, ma'am. I'm always there with you and attending in your life regularly. Well, very nice of you, Sabash, to be here. And I always appreciate people being in my lives and asking these questions because we have to. Okay. We have to help all these other people that don't know about this. And we need to let them know how it is. And we need to show them that it's working. But we have to be patient right now. It's coming all together. Just sit back and relax, right, Sabash? Kurt, I have a computer, of course. Tell me how to set Telegram working. I've tried several days, don't get it. It's really easy. Go to YouTube, type in Telegram via computer. And you can just follow the video there. It's really easy. You can just download it on your computer and then you have your Telegram on your computer. I have it. I don't work with I have Telegram on my phone, of course, but I don't use my phone. I always use my computer. So you can do that too. It's really easy. Pankai, daily earnings. See the life in the screen, man. Okay, I didn't get that. Can you rephrase that, please? How do I get Telegram back? Please help me. Yeah, well, that's really hard for me to tell you how to get it back because I never lost it. So you can find everything on YouTube, Kurt. Do your homework, please. Okay? If you do your homework, you will find out. I find out stuff on YouTube you won't believe. Okay? It's everybody can do that. And you can too. When will be my robot on? Well, that depends that if you started with your gift certificate of $50, then first of all, you have to pay that $50 back. So if you have 75 in your back office and you can pay back your $50 back, then you're left with $25. So that's not enough to do a reinvest or a withdrawal. Well, you can't do anything else. So that's why I asked you, did you use your gift certificate? Because you have to have $100 to do a reinvest, but you have to pay the $50 back first. Okay? Remember that, guys. It's not hard to start with the gift certificate. And it's really a great thing to start with because it can help out a lot of people. But be aware that there are some restrictions in these things, okay? Because you're not going home with $100 if you don't put in some money out of your own pocket on top of there. Can you tell me how? No, I can't, Kurt, because I never lost anything. So the only thing that you can do is type in your Google, type in Telegram on desktop. Or maybe you have a laptop, to type in laptop. And then it will be explaining step by step somewhere. Okay, I did the same thing. I don't even remember how I did it. Sabash, ma'am, don't think these particular interruptions raise questions on the trustworthiness of the company and make it really tough for us to refer people. Yeah, and that's why you don't want to refer people right now. You need to be honest. Okay, when you are I am talking to people also. There are some people waiting to come in AI marketing, okay? And I tell these people really honest what is happening right now. That the problem is that AI marketing has some difficulties and some things are stopped and we can't do stuff. And I just tell them basically what it is. And they understand, but you have to explain them. And you need to have their trust in order to, keep these people in whatever you're telling them, okay? So don't tell them lies. Don't do that. Because when something is not working, they're going to come back to you and ask you, why did you say that? Because I can't do a withdrawal. You know, you don't want to do that. Just be honest. Just tell them how it is and that it's a great company, but they have some trouble right now and they need to clear up in a couple of weeks these things, and then it will be all fine, and then it will be up and running when they are saying that it's up and running, of course. And hopefully we can do that before the 22nd of January, and maybe it's on the 22nd of January, and maybe it's after that. We don't know. Okay, as long as they are telling us, then we're fine. So be honest. Okay, I have people waiting in line also to come in, and I'm going to help these people out also, and that's no problem. They understand. Ma'am, in 2022, how much are you planning to withdraw dollars from AI? Well, Sanjay, I can tell you, I have. It's been a very long time that I did a withdrawal in my AI marketing page. And that means that my last withdrawal in the AI marketing page where the robot is running, okay, you know what I mean? That was in March, last March. So until now, I didn't do a withdrawal over there. But of course, I have awesome people in my team that do the work, that also earn a lot of money. And of course, then I get the commissions from these people. So what I do is I withdraw INB, not from AI marketing. Everything that my robot is earning for me is going to go back 100%. That's how I do that. I'm not taking out anything there. I only take out my INB. And I'm working with that, building my website with whatever I need from that, or doing other stuff, whatever I need from that. So when does the withdrawal take place? Well, if you want to know, then watch this video from the start and then go over that presentation that I did. So you would know when the withdrawal will take place, because we don't know yet. Okay, that's the only thing I can say. I know you jumped in a little bit late. It doesn't matter. But you have to go back because withdrawals are not open yet. And it's not going to open for several weeks now. So be very aware, be patient. It will all be okay. Hello, LC. Welcome, welcome. Thank you for tuning in. At least they haven't peeled out. I myself am having patience and waiting it out. Like they said, if they wanted to take off with everybody's money, they would have by now, of course, because they're running 4.5 years now, guys. So Elsie is right. Very good, Elsie, what you said right there, because that's it. They could have done that last year. They could have done that 2 years ago when that happened. It happened 2 years ago. It happened last year also. And they came back for the second time. This, what is happening right now, is the third time. And I can tell you, they're coming back. Okay? When that is, we don't know. Again, when you're patient, it's going to pay off, guys. Okay? Sit back, relax, go watch a movie, go do something with your hobbies, or go painting, or whatever you do. Maybe you do diamond painting or whatever. Maybe I give you some ideas here. Or go card making, or go walk with your dog, or do anything. Okay? Try not to think about AI marketing right now. Okay. Thank you, Elsie, for that. Subhash. Right, ma'am. Thanks a lot. Yeah. It's very easy and very simple, all of that, guys. So YouTube address on Telegram setup. Sorry, I might be stupid, but this is not easy for me. No, I didn't say you were stupid. No, nobody's stupid, because everybody can find out how things work, okay? The only thing that you have to do is go to Google, type in Telegram download on desktop, or Telegram download on laptop, okay? and then they're going to tell you how to do that. So no, I didn't say you were stupid. Nobody's stupid, okay? Everybody thinks differently, but nobody's stupid. And it's never stupid to ask questions, guys, okay? Unless the question is being asked 2 seconds ago and you are asking it again. That is stupid, okay? But nobody is stupid. I hope you get it. So, well, guys, hopefully I give you all the information that you needed. And thank you for tuning in, all of you. I love you guys. And hopefully I will see you in the new chat room that I put up for everybody this time. So not only my team, that from my team is still there. Don't worry about that. I'm not going anywhere. The news that I'm going to give to them is also going to you guys. So don't worry about that. I will share everything. But that chat room is basically for you to talk to each other and just to interact. And maybe you don't have any hobbies, then you can, well, talk in there with each other or find some things out that you want to know. That's it, guys. So that's why I do that. So that's for everybody. So if you are in AI marketing, then you're welcome. If you are not in AI marketing, then you're welcome too. And maybe you want to know more about that, then of course you can find out when you join, because you get all the information in your welcome. Okay. Okay. I have only a PC. Well, then you ask for a PC. So you do Telegram download on PC. Okay. Well, Kurt, thank you for asking, guys. Elsie, thank you, and have a great Christmas and a Happy New Year. I wish you all the same, guys. Okay, so have a very merry Christmas. Take care of your family. Take care of yourself, okay? And have a very happy New Year in 2023 to, I'm jumping ahead here. So hopefully we can start fresh with everything, and hopefully we can have happy faces next time that I am on here. Hopefully, well, that would be taking a couple of weeks, I think, but it doesn't matter. I think that a lot of people that get their withdrawals back in their back offices would be happy already. But yeah, then still you can't do any withdrawals yet. So keep in mind. First of all, don't do anything when you see all zeros in your account. Log out, come back in a couple of hours, maybe in the evening if you are starting to watch your back office in the morning, then come back in the evening and watch it again. But don't do anything in there if you see all zeros, okay? Because then data can get lost and maybe it can't go back. You don't want to lose anything, okay? Okay. Well, thank you all. Happy New Year, a Merry Christmas, and hopefully see you next time or in the Telegram group, guys. And then we can chat together with everything that you wanted to say over there. Okay? Thank you. Bye.